name is Ali Fazan and today I'll be showing you my level. It is an inspiration for Tron. It has returning projectiles, so when you hit it comes back, and I've added this, which when you hit with your disc it will trigger a matinee sequence and will open doors and anything else. I have guards that roam. See here, I can hit him once and it killed him. They can also shoot back, but I can adjust the range so they can detect me before I can attack them. For example, like this. I still need to fix how they try to kill the player. I have wall jump and wall run. So this was wall run. This is double jump. It has a charge for slight boost and jump, and that worked. It has, this is wall jump. You can double jump on walls and I'm dead. So coming to the blueprints, my character has a double jump, a charge, which after you jump it has a delay in which checks if you're about to double jump or are you about to charge jump. So after delay it checks if you could charge jump, and then it sends a charge, and then it updates with your current time and your charge cooldown. If you do it once you can, but then you can't always charge jump. And when you want to do a normal jump, it will launch the character, and then it connects with the other jump, which is a double jump. It launches the character and it says double jump. Next is wall running. When you have a character has a box collision on the sides, that one which detects if you're touching a wall. So when it touches, it checks that if your character is falling, because you can't just simply wall run, and it enables wall run and it says wall run. And after a certain curve, like after a certain time, it checks if you're about to leave a wall, and it turns off wall run, which is that part. And there is movement based on the wall run. So when you're moving forward, it does a curve type of animation because it has gravity. Without gravity you would be floating in a straight direction. And later on I added a wall jump by pressing Q. You can, when you're face to a wall, you can wall jump. It works with wall run, but I need to fix the directional wall jump, so you can jump left or right based on how you're wall running. So it has a macro which launches the character after it detects a wall. The hard part was doing the detection of the wall because it's not completely running. This part is more confusing. Unless if I take the right or hit side, it won't do the front jump, but it'll do the right side wall jump or the left side. And coming to the bot, it has two events: event found and event enemy found and lost. So when the bot tracks, when it detects a character, it will trigger a sprint, it will chase, and then it will attack after delay. It uses the same projectile as the player ones, and then it doesn't actually kill properly, but I can kill it. I've added a capsule cast through my projectile. When the projectile hits, it will kill the bot. And I have added a behavior tree, so it has detect hostile enemies. I can increase the radius, and then it does on a state of search and destroy. It moves to different points I've added. I have random points, but in this video I've added a set of points so it will navigate on those points. If it detects, it will attack, otherwise it will just continue on its job. I don't have any level blueprint, it's just the matinee. It's just the pillar movement. So now moving on, I have textures that I made. There was a tutorial about making Tron textures, then I improvised and made another texture. Like whenever I have static meshes, like custom static meshes, I make a glow map. So like this ring, this design is actually made in white. Just by adding that setting, I can adjust any color I want to. I have two setup colors, like a blue one and a yellow one. So this was the mesh I made. It has a texture. I haven't placed my textures properly, but it does have. So this is what it actually looks like. It's reflective, but it has a normal map and texture map. So by changing the color shade, I can change from, like, for minus, it's, if I change it to 1, it'll change to yellow. If I do this to 0, it'll swap between colors. So if I have any colors added, I can change between them. Most of the textures are made in the same way. They have their own glow, and I can change the emissive lighting so it looks better and not too bright. So in the future, I plan on adding a derez texture, so when the player gets hit or the bot or anything happens, so it triggers this texture that will kill the player in a style in Tron. In the future, I plan on making a straightway level which you have to navigate through, do a bit of platforming and avoid getting killed by the guards. I plan on to add another type of AI that will, like, they are mindless zombies, so they will just run into the player and try to kill him. I did a few tests with buildings. This is not exactly my type of building, but it's supposed to be like bigger. It's just for the scene. And I plan on to lighting it properly. Like the sky would be more like in Tron. It would be dark, something like the lighting inside here. So these are all emissive lights except for that skylight. It gives a bluish shade. And possibly in the future I would add custom characters. I don't think I will make them. I might take them out from somewhere, or if I've got more time, I can try making them with the proper animations. And I was thinking of adding, like, wall grabbing, so the player, when he does a few wall jumps or wall runs, he can grab onto walls, so he can get from point A to B more properly. And that's it for my level. Thank you for watching.